Hey there fitness friends. Alright, this is a video about tomorrow's solo marathon effort. I'm doing a sub 250 solo attempt to make amends for the Sydney Marathon that didn't quite go as planned. I was hoping to do a sub 250 there, however I didn't know the course. It was much hillier than I thought, over 300 metres of elevation gain, and my ITBs didn't quite hold up. So from about 39k I had to walk, a little bit of jogging, and got through in 3:11 something. Definitely wasn't the plan. Probably would have ran about a 2:55 had I not had the ITB issue. But I really want my sub 250 and I want a PB for this year. Last year's PB was 2:53.17 at the Sunshine Coast Marathon. This year I'm going for sub 250, and this will be my last big effort for the year. So I'm giving it the focus that it deserves. I have tapered for this run tomorrow. Legs are feeling okay. The heart rate's really good at the moment, so I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be down at from Currumbin down to Kirra area. Got some loops there down on the beach paths, nice and flat. It's about 7k each direction, so basically 3 laps of 14k. And then I'll turn around and finish the last little bit off to make the marathon distance up. This is self-supported, so this is my gear I'll be using for the race for the solo time trial. As usual, Alphafly V1s. Now, same as Sydney, I've got the Nova Blast inner soles, which are over the top of the originals. The shoes are half size up from what I usually run in, so there's room for that, and they're super comfortable and super responsive. Carrying my own water, no outside support, no one on a bike or anything. 2 bottles. Now, each one of these bottles is full of water, and it's got 60 mils of maple syrup, and I think it's a teaspoon, maybe half teaspoon of Celtic salt in each bottle. That'll keep the electrolytes up as well as the energy. Actually, while I'm going through that, I've got my gels. So I'm going to have a caffeine probably at the 2nd gel and maybe the 4th gel. I've got 6 for the whole race. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30 and 36 kilometers. Combined calories here, or combined carbs, we're looking at 150 grams there for all the gels. And then there's another 110 grams of carbs in the maple syrup, so 60 in each bottle. So it's a total of 260 grams, which is around about 90 grams of carbohydrate per hour, which is heaps for my 60-ish kilo body weight. Bright yellow shirt, Nike running shorts, and these are very, very comfortable and prevent any kind of issues with chafing, especially when combined with this magical stuff. I'll have my Garmin heart rate monitor, my flip belt, which I will use to put the GoPro that I'm recording this with in. I'm going to record the run, and then I can keep my phone. I usually have that with me in my running vest. And I think that's about it for the kit. Oh, yep, this year, or now, this will be my first marathon effort. I'm going to be having headphones. These are the new Shocks. Can't remember what they're called, but they're really good. They're not bone conducting, so they don't vibrate on your ear, but they sit just above the eardrum. I've got a playlist, 2 hours and 50 minutes playlist actually, ready to roll. So super excited about tomorrow morning, and I will see you then. Hey guys, all right. Very windy already. Very surprising. That's super windy. Doing a little warm up. Yeah, it's about 5:05. Was going to start at 5, but it's going to have to be a little bit later because I haven't had a chance to warm up, so that's not a huge factor. Maybe 5:15 to set off, and it looks like it's going to be fairly wet. So it's going to make it interesting. It's going to make it epic. All right, getting psyched up here. Whew, whew. Okay, clearly this is going to be a wet run. Just about to set off. 1.5k warm up done, and it's go time. Just set the watch. Save the last activity. It's alright, it's all green on there. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. I'm moving. There we go. Bit of view for you guys. 6k, heart rate 161, average pace 358. Okay, one lap done, 359 average, 14.3k, heart rate 168. Okay, 21.25. That's about 125.10. I'm planning on running, if I can, to 42.5 in case of any GPS inaccuracies. Heart rate 170, average pace 4 minutes. Actually just clicked 401 average. To say I'm feeling good would be a lie, but I'll keep going and do my best. .658. Park runs, Kira Park run just about to start here. We'll get through and they might catch me. They probably will in a couple of Ks. Gains. Good fun. Let's go. Okay. Hey brother. 26k down. 402 average. Right ankle's a bit sore, so I wasn't sure how I go, but it's sort of just settling down. I think it's feeling okay. So sitting on 405s at the moment, which is my old PB pace. I'll see if I can keep that going for a while. Hopefully the ankle feels better. Heart rate's 168 at the moment. Hey my friends, okay, so I called it short. The ankle wasn't getting better, my fitness wasn't feeling great, so I was slowing down. I was slowing down to about 405, which is my old PB pace of 253.17. So I did have a quicker start, so if I could have held that pace I would have got a PB, but I really didn't want to have this ankle be an issue that was going to last for, you know, weeks and weeks after the run. So I ended up pulling it up at 28k, just over 28k. The stats are there, so 403 average. Hopefully that's focusing okay, and happy enough about that. I'll also take the opportunity to strengthen both of my ankles, and I had the issue in my ankle was a little bit of a mild pain just in the last couple of recovery runs that I've done. Didn't really think anything of it. Thought, oh, that's a bit unusual, but it wasn't really bad, but I didn't feel like I was getting better, and I had the feeling it was going to be a bigger issue if I continued and ran, another 14k on it. So I'm happy that I pulled it up today. That's the big reason I did it, that attempt, just solo, you know, no issues there, no wasted money, no family inconveniences or anything like that. And happy to have that as a solid training run. Also might reconsider the double inner soles in the alpha flies. Could be just too much stack, too much softness and not enough ankle stability because of that. I'm going to actually have a little bit of a massage now of the ankle and might just try a little recovery jog, cool down. It is very wet, as you can see, but I might just do a little, see how it feels doing a couple of Ks easy in a different pair of shoes, like maybe the Nova Blasts. If it doesn't feel good at all, I'll just stop. That's cool, and I'll get home, put a bit of ice on it, and should be fine in a day or so. And if it feels great, then great, I'll still just do a couple of K and then call it a day. So it was 1.5k warm up, 28, so yeah, it'll be 30k at least, or low 30s. Solid weekend training run, and we continue forward from here. Maybe my next attempt will be a half marathon. I'm looking at really continuing and focusing even more on strengthening my body. So, you know, I think I want to do Look, honestly, I'd like to be able to, I do long runs in my training blocks already for marathons. I want to continue that and perhaps do a little bit more, like before a marathon, during the specific block, do a couple of 40k runs, you know, even a little bit more, and you know, a couple of 35s, which I normally do 30 to 35s, no problem, but I reckon doing some longer ones as well. They don't have to be really fast, just to get that real conditioning in the legs and doubling down on the strength and conditioning as well. All right, if you watch this video, hey, thank you. Not super exciting with the end result, but it's all learning, right? It's all learning and moving forward, sharing, encouraging each other, and enjoying what we do. So thanks again, and see you in the next video, maybe a half marathon. Lots of opportunities to push yourself in this sport. Have a great one. Little break in the weather here. I've got dry clothes on, so I didn't particularly feel like getting wet just for a cool down. So I'm really enjoying this bit of sun here. I've got the Nova Blasts on and doing a cool down. This will be probably 3k. Done 1.3k, I'll turn it 1.5. So that'll make it up to about a 33k workout, which is awesome. And ankle feels good. Feels fine, so should be fine for an easy run tomorrow. I'm grateful that I won't need a week off, because I didn't do a marathon effort, so I can keep moving forwards. And the more I think about it, the more I'm excited for a half marathon next. I think I've had enough attempts for a while at marathon distance. I'm excited to do a half with the fitness that I've got, and yeah, just loving this. Feeling really good. It was tough to get moving, so it was definitely a tough training run. When I started this cool down, I was like, whoa, but cruising along now, 5:30 pace, and feeling all right.